Hey guys, Mustang in here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so a new season of Battlefield or Ultimate Clash is upon us. And we are going to jump in and go through. We do have new enemies this time around. So what we are going to do here is we are going to bring the new Frieza. In fact, let's bring that guy as well to link him up. So let's get rid of you. And yeah, bring you. So I'm going to do what I normally do with Battlefield. Those of you who've checked out these videos before, what I like to do is jump into the very first stage here with a Dragon Ball Heroes team. Because the final enemy that you fight is always the same typing as the first enemy you fight. So Cyborg Tao is physical, which means whoever the final enemy is going to be physical as well. So you could use one of your STR teams here and then obviously not have one to use a little bit later on, but it depends on, you know, how you want to play it. So yeah, we'll just use them. So I think the Heroes one is a good one to use because a lot of these units, like the Bardock for example, because he has to have multiple crossover character allies, it's a lot harder to use him on like a normal super STR team. So I always find doing it this way is quite beneficial. And yeah, we've started off with a pretty decent setup here. Having Bardock with double support means we are we're going to be doing quite a bit of damage in this first turn. So let's see how we can get on here. And of course, this is the not only in the new season, but this is the first season where the LR, Barbody and Dabura has been added to the shop as the reward. I haven't spent a lot of my Battlefield points recently, so the goal is going to be, once we've completed the run here, it will be to go into the shop and buy the copy of him. And then that's where we'll end this particular video. And then of course I will record a 55% showcase for him once we've trained him up and got him to max and everything. I believe there's only one copy available, but obviously we'll see. I think with the amount of points that I have though, I could probably only get one anyway. So let's just go back here. I haven't looked at anything that we do, so can't be attack reduced, can't be sealed, can't be stunned. Yeah, nothing too complicated. So what we'll do here is we'll go ahead and use we'll use Super AGL, why not? And we will go for obviously you. Although actually I guess we might as well do you as the leader, because anyone who's on Kamehameha and Goku family is going to be getting a massive buff. I still think to this day, like since Battlefield first released, this is the way I've been doing my Battlefield runs. Any of you guys, like I say, if you've checked out the previous videos for when we run these new seasons of Battlefield, this is basically always how I choose to do it. I think the mono teams is by far the easiest way of doing it. Not just because it's pretty straightforward in general anyway, but just because it's easier to keep track of, because you can add in like the same number of units of each typing. And then every time you get to like the fights, it's quite easy to pick from that small pool of units. Whereas if you try and make like a bunch of different category teams, I feel like it'd be very easy to lose track of like who's meant to be on what team. And then if you bring like the wrong person on a previous team, because obviously maybe they are on that category, and then you get to one of the later fights where you wanted to use the other categories, and then you realize you've used a unit who you needed to like make up that full team of the secondary category or whatever. Plus of course, because you have to have a main leader and a sub leader, it's easy to get around those kind of things with the amount of like super type or extreme type leads that we have, as well as like all types leaders. There's obviously the free to play sub leaders for most categories, but it's just a lot easier with all of the mono teams. There's so many units that have at least a 120% leader skill for all of the typings. It's just super easy. And then of course there's a whole bunch of categories that you can make that are just full of one typing. So let's do extreme in here to take out Trunks. This is one of them, so we can run the Angel Golden Frieza as the leader, and then everyone except for the Vegeta, who we're only really using for his sub lead, is on Resurrected Warriors. So then this team is just incredibly powerful. Very easy to do this run. Obviously Int Kid Buu is getting his Easy A coming up soon. I need to finish link leveling him. I did start doing him, so he's not like completely fresh, but he definitely needs to be finished off before the Easy A comes out, at least ideally. So let's go ahead and do this, and then just grab those for you. Vegeta is the only one not getting the full leader skill, but Angel Golden Frieza does have the secondary int types one. I think it's only like 50%, but it's not going to matter too much here because both the LRs obviously getting full benefit of the leader skill. God damn, Cell 6.6 million crit super. Mine has one dupe. So yeah, obviously Battlefield not the hardest event in the game by any stretch, but that is there's a pretty significant amount of damage right there. So I guess we will move on to who we got. Oob is super int, so we'll do extreme physical. So we get to use our new Frieza here. So I guess for the leads we will use you and you, just so we have two 120s, and then obviously we'll bring you and you. Bring you for the support, you for the support, and then actually no, we should bring Kid Buu, really, shouldn't we? So, and then yeah, we'll bring Cooler as well, just because he kind of fits in the fits the theme here with running the new Frieza. So we'll see how good this Frieza is going to be here in Battlefield. Hopefully we have him on at least the first turn. Okay, no, but at least he's not. At least he's not in slot 7. So he's not going to have a great link partner, but he is going to have the Kid Buu on rotation. So I guess it depends how much we potentially pop off in this turn, because we've got the 50% support Buu here. And Physical Cooler, whilst he's still waiting on his Easy A, he's still a very solid unit, like, considering he's from the old 120 meta. I mean, to be fair, obviously his attack stat here not looking too crazy, but we're under double 120 leaders. So still pretty solid. And then, of course, Super Buu heals on super attack, so we just get all of that HP back. Not that we really took any damage anyway. Even from the Super, Cooler barely took anything. And then the Awakened Heroes Demigra. Is it Demigra? Yeah. The weird Mangyeki Yuki, whatever it's called, Demigra. So yeah, let's just go ahead and transform Frieza. Why not? Because this is the great thing for something like Battlefield, because you can just transform him on turn 1. This means he's going to be able to put out an insane amount of damage for us straight away. Be interesting to see what his attack stat is, considering, you know, he's the newest Dokkan Fest exclusive, just came out. He has the potential to be insanely powerful on the right team. So I wonder how good he's going to look here. He's only under double 120 leaders, but we've got 50% support from Kid Buu. What's his defense? 74k. I mean, for double 120 leads, that's really not that bad. So let's see what his attack stat is going to get to here. Okay, so almost a 3 million attack stat under double 120 leaders. Like, that is really, really good. So yeah, see you later, Oob. Alright then, so who's the boss going to be for level 2? I feel like the level 2 boss is often one that has like a weird special rule thing. So let's see. What's this going to be? Who we got? Agl Lord Slug. So he recovers HP. And that's basically it. Nothing else too crazy. So let's go for our extreme... Actually, no, we'll do Super Tech. Why not? So we'll do Super Tech. One of the things I like to do... Actually, we just added this guy in. Their leader skill's 4 key and 120. Actually, they can replace this Angel Goku then before he gets his Easy A. Because I used to do this and run like a full tech sort of Goku family team. Well, actually, yeah, because their leader skill's only Goku family. Because siblings bond means we can bring Bulla as well. Right, yeah, so I guess we'll use something like this. So let's go ahead and jump in here. I guess I could replace Bulla with somebody else who's in Goku family in the future. But I mean, Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, once he gets his Easy A, obviously he's going to be a lot better. But he's quite outdated now. But fortunately, of course, Battlefield is not by any stretch the hardest event. So he's not as much of a liability. in like any of the harder events nowadays, he's not a unit that I would really consider bringing on teams. But for Battlefield, basically just for taking advantage of his sub-lead, he's perfectly fine. And wow, these guys with a 3 million attack stat, considering we have one of the leaders is only 120. That's pretty good. Obviously, they are getting the 40% attack support from Bulla and the Goku family support from the Goku and Gohan card. But yeah, that's still pretty good. Bulla obviously doesn't hit crazy hard, but yeah, we'll have done almost all of his health in one turn. That's pretty solid. So I'm going to just go ahead and let Gohan finish him off here, because my BoJack movie Gohan, those of you who don't follow me on Twitter and haven't seen the crazy luck that I got from his banner, I think in total I did 1,350 stones on the Gohan banner, and my Gohan is 90%, and I pulled quite a few other LRs as well, so I definitely had very, very good luck with the Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan banner. So yeah, take out Lord Slug, clear level 2, and then we can move on to level 3. So let's see what awaits us in level 3. Yep, give me them orbs, that's what we like to see. So who we got? So we got Super Saiyan Vegeta from the Cooler movie, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Harudagan, and then Metal Cooler. Interesting. Alright, so let's do Metal Cooler first of all. So we used our Super AGL team, so we'll go Extreme AGL here. And we can go... So Super 17 has his Easy A now, so his best way to use the leads is to use those two. So let's bring Zamasu and Rose, Turles for support, Cooler for support, and then let's bring Baby, why not? And just jump in with the team like this. Obviously with bringing teams that are powerful like these, sometimes you don't even have a chance to get your rotation sorted out. So yeah, I guess we're just going to go ahead and do this. This will be a pretty short round here, I think, considering we've got double support for Super 17. He's getting hit twice before he gets to attack. He's going to do a lot of damage here. Like straight off the bat, without even taking any hits or anything, just takes 16k from a super attack, and then puts out a 2.4 million attack stat. Under what his lead is 130, and then the Rildo is 120. So Super 17 still an absolute beast. And then Rildo, not too bad in terms of the 50% support units. He's pretty, I would say, medium to top of the scale. There's definitely ones that are a lot worse than him, but he's definitely not one of the best. But he fits in super well on Extreme AGL. Like, he links up really, really well with Baby. So, in theory, so we'll float off Baby here, but I think by the time we actually get him back around, we're probably going to be done. Because even with Metal Cooler being able to heal, it looks like he's going to heal every turn. Even with the non-category level leader skills, we are doing significant amounts of damage to him. I mean, he healed up, what, pretty much the amount of damage that Zamasu did. So he's only cancelling out one of our attacks. And then in comes Turles, does all of that same damage back. And then, of course, Baby over here, mine has 2 dupes. So with his 18 key super, he's hitting a very nice attack stat. And then, yeah, crit for 3.68. So, pretty good there. And then super attack on Baby. Yeah, 60k. That's fine. So, yeah, I mean, as you can see, by running this particular setup, like, we haven't even come remotely close to being in trouble of dying on any of these stages so far. So, I do, like I say, I still think this is the most efficient way to do it. It's just to run mono teams all the way through. Wow, 3.63. Not on a category team, by the way. 6 minutes. Okay, see you later. Super 17, the GOAT over here. So, give me them Battlefield memories. And then, who should we do next? Let's do Harudagan. So, we got our Super Int team to use here. So, Super Int. Oh yeah, this is another great one, because Super Int, we can use God Goku, because his leader skill is Pure Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans. And then we can use the 50% support Gohan, And then, yeah, literally this whole team is like pure and hybrid Saiyans. So, very, very strong representation for Mono in over here. So this will be over fairly quickly. I should have looked at the special rules for this guy. I imagine he dodges, right? Can't be sealed. Yeah, may evade enemies' attacks. Not surprising considering who it is. So, yeah, we'll put God Goku first, since he has the potential to dodge all of those attacks. This is going to be a lot of damage in turn 1. We didn't get a huge amount of orbs for the Spirit Sword trunks, but yeah, getting 18 key supers for both of our LRs. Hopefully his dodge rate isn't crazy high. Alright, well, he didn't dodge the first attack, so that's good. Come on, Goku. 50% chance to dodge, God Goku has. Hey, dodged the super. Well, there you go. 5 for 5 with a 50-50 chance to dodge. God Goku comes through, dodges every single attack. Harudegan did not dodge Goku and Vegeta here either. So, massive crit from them. And then, there we go. I was going to say, depending on if Trunks had crit with that super, if we'd actually connected, we literally might have just one-turned him, which would have been quite funny. So, go ahead and do this. To be honest, if he doesn't dodge here, the Super Saiyan 2 Goku probably kills him. Because mine is 90% full level 10 links. We got the 50% support Gohan. Yeah, okay, he dodges. Doesn't dodge future Gohan though. So, future Gohan at 1.5. I have one dupe in mind, I believe. And yeah, that's more than enough to finish him off here. So, see you later, Harudegan. And then we can move on. So we got what? Vegeta or Super Saiyan 3 Goku next. Let's do Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So we're going to use our Extreme Tech team here. So we'll use you guys as the leads. Might as well bring all the cells. Bring the other Frieza. And then let's bring these guys. Why not? So yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Oh, I mean, this is a pretty good starting rotation here. So we can do this. I think we're going to get more key in. Oh, actually, we can get 8 there. So let's do that. Get the 18 key super with Broly. And then, yeah. Don't need to get tech orbs specifically. Might as well pick up as many orbs as possible. Oh, he has a countdown. Okay. Okay. I did it again where I just jumped straight in without looking at the special rules. But, I mean, you can kind of see with how well we've been going through these so far. It almost doesn't matter. But I imagine his countdown thing is probably going to be a one-shot, like, super attack. So, for this guy, it might be worth having to bring, like, stunners or sealers or something like that. But we'll see how we get on here. Because we did quite a bit of damage in the first turn. And we should be able to do some good damage here as well. So, let's see. Let's do this. And then this. And then, yeah, we'll grab all of these. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Because he's going to get, the countdown's going to go down to 1 during this turn, I imagine. So, if he survives this turn, I guess as long as he doesn't do his countdown attack in the first slot of the next turn, then we should be okay. Double supers from Goku Black and Zamasu, that's good. I very recently rainbowed them. In fact, I think from the Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan banner. So, and then transforming Frieza. Yeah, see, we've only done like half of his health. So, I wonder if it is like a full-on super attack. If he does it in slot 1 here to Golden Frieza, then we'll be fine. So, that would be nice. But I guess we'll see. So, we'll do this. Do this. And then, I was going to say, that should connect with the tech orbs here. So, if he does a suicide super attack here, does it kill Frieza with his tanking or no? No, okay. I mean, the fact that Golden Frieza still took 45k goes to show how much damage that attack would have done if it was on somebody else. Because in Battlefield, the enemies don't hit anywhere near as hard as they do in something like Super Battle Road, for example. So normally we would expect even a super attack on the Tech Golden Frieza to maybe do like 1,000 damage, maybe 10 at most. So the fact that it did 44,000 means that you could potentially be in trouble if you don't control that super attack with him. But as we've seen here firsthand, as long as you have a unit that can tank the hit, then you're all good. And so yeah, we'll leave it up to second form Cell to finish the job here. Yeah, so he's just going to count down again. So it literally is just the countdown to the Dragon Fist. So like I say, with the amount of damage it did to Golden Frieza, that definitely is going to one-shot you if you take that hit on someone who is not a tank with very good damage reduction. But I mean, the fact that we just tanked it with Frieza goes to show still not crazy difficult. And then yeah, actually look at Vegeta's ones, but he doesn't seem to have anything particularly special. So we go super physical here. How do we want to do this one? Let's do you, I guess. So pure Saiyans primarily, but he does have the super types secondary lead. So we'll bring you. Yeah, there you go. Actually, wait, let's drop you for you, just so we have the Majin Buu Saga Goku on the team for the LR Vegeta. Oh wow, it's going to be a very good first turn. Look at all these rainbow orbs that we can get for Goku and Vegeta. Okay, and then we can get the 18 key super for you, and they're getting the support from Bardock as well. Okay, so this is going to be a pretty good first turn here, I imagine. Yeah, 3.3 on Blue Goku and Vegeta. They are only 55% for me as well, but we picked up quite a few rainbow orbs, so they do have the potential to crit. They're also going to get a couple of additional normal attacks. There you go. We actually get a crit on one of them. I mean, 1.2 million damage on a normal attack. Pretty good. And then the 18 key super. Wow, 6 million. Alright. Okay, so you're going to super attack them. This isn't going to do too much damage. 28k, well, okay. And then Bardock, unfortunately, quite clearly the weak link here. Oh, okay, so he super attacks multiple times. Interesting. It doesn't tell you that in the info at the beginning, but 72k. That's not too bad. In fact, he's only attacking twice. I wonder if he only super attacks then. I wonder if he's one of those units, because he is only attacking twice. I believe he only attacked twice last turn, so yeah, I think that's the way that plays out. So Vegeta only super attacks you. That's interesting. But unfortunately for him, he took so much damage in that first turn that it's going to be GG here. With the 50% support from Gohan, this super attack is obviously going to do some damage to the transforming Vegeta here, but nowhere near enough to be able to kill us. And then 4.7 million for the Angel Vegeta. Again, mine is only 55%. Like, this run of Battlefield has definitely showed off, I think, some of the power creep for some of these newer units, because we're seeing pretty high attack stats from units that I have at like 55% that aren't even being run on like category team level leader skills. So who's the final opponent? Oh, it's actually Frieza. So yeah, we brought our new physical Frieza, and Golden Frieza is the final boss. So I guess it makes sense to use Super STR. Let me go back actually and double check. Guaranteed to seal super attacks. Okay. And then, oh, he reduces damage received from extreme. Okay, so we definitely want to be using Super STR then. So let's go ahead and do... yeah, I guess we'll just bring you and then you as the leads. So Vegeta family gets a little bit extra, obviously. So something like this. I mean, it's going to be pretty straightforward anyway, I would imagine. I wonder how he stacks up to Jiren, because Jiren was considered one of the hardest Battlefield bosses, mainly because he lowered your defense when he super attacked. So obviously, even units that could tank reasonably well, if they got supered by him in slot 1, which he very, very commonly did, it then, of course, lowered their defense, and so then they took a bunch of extra damage from the following attacks. So yeah, here he is super attacking in turn 1, but fortunately we have Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta here, so no big issue there. And then yeah, he sealed Kabe, so it's not guaranteed seal on his super attack, he just seals a random person on the rotation. But fortunately it was Kaba who was going to be like the unit that did the least damage on this rotation anyway. So he's only here for his passive to give these guys the 50% support. Another solid showing there from a 55% LR as well, because my STR Goku and Vegeta are only 55%. And of course now we have the High School Gohan on rotation. Of course he would seal UI Goku though, because UI Goku in slot 1, as long as he dodges one of those attacks, that would have put him up to his 18 key super. So of course he's the one that gets sealed. But yeah, not crazy damage there. But alright, so he dodged that. Is he going to dodge the super attack? Hey, let's go. I mean, he does have a 70% chance to dodge, but, you know, we've all had those occasions where he just doesn't want to seem to do it. But double supers from Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku. That's what we like to see. And then High School Gohan can come in the final slot here and do a little bit of extra damage. He's not the hardest hitting unit, but I've said it before and I will, I'm sure, say it again. I do think he is one of the best super type support units. The fact that he has the very good support as well as having like built-in damage reduction and all that stuff, he is incredibly good. So I guess we'll just go ahead and do this. So we potentially win this turn. We've got almost the full 24 key super with the STR Goku and Vegeta, so that's going to be some big damage in the middle. No support on the rotation though, but 2.5. And then we got what? We only got the 12 key super with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, but it could be enough. Let's see what we do here. Yeah, 3 mil. Don't get their built-in additional, unfortunately. Although, hey, we're getting the super counter for Vegeta. So I didn't realise Vegeta was sealed, but then we get the super attack counter, so that's good. 30% chance to counter the super. He stunned UI Goku again, really? Why are you doing this to me? Right, so we'll do this, and then, yeah, I think Super Saiyan 3 Goku should finish him off, but if not, we did pick up a significant amount of orbs for Kaba this turn, so I would say we're on track to take him out this turn. UI Goku coming through with the dodges, and then, yeah, nearly a 2 million attack stat for this Goku. I mean, clearly not his best rotation by any stretch, not his best link partners. But yeah, Kabe going to finish off that small sliver of health. So we didn't need the secondary backup team. But obviously for people who don't necessarily have as crazy of a box as me, I do think that is the best strategy, to use mono teams. And then obviously if you don't have a heroes team to use as your substitute in the first fight, you can use the free-to-play Ginyu Force team or the free-to-play Team Bardock team. And then that's a really good way to do that first fight with just a free-to-play team. And then you can save both of your typing teams, obviously in this instance, both the STR teams, for the final stage. So there you go. That is the new season of Battlefield completed. Let us go ahead and grab all of our rewards here, so we can get all of these points and our extra stones. There we go. And then we'll go over to the shop here. I didn't check this beforehand, so... Oh, it crashed. Let me cut this bit out.
All right, let's get this started.
Alright, so jumping over to the barber shop. I haven't checked beforehand, so hopefully we do even have enough. I'm going to be very disappointed otherwise. But where's our battlefield memories? Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, well, there you go. That's what I get for not saving. Looks like we're not getting Barbody and Dabura just yet. So they did only add in the 1 copy, so you're only able to get them to 55%. I guess I'm going to have to wait, because the weekly missions, when they do the weekly reset, you get, what, like 6,000 points? Which means even after doing that a couple of times, I'm not going to have enough. So I'm going to have to wait until the next full reset to get them, which is a little bit of a shame. I mean, for me personally, I probably won't use them that much, but obviously I was kind of looking forward to making a video on them. But there you go. So, so that is the new season of Battlefield. Let me know how you guys got on down below. What teams did you use? Do you use the mono strategy or do you use category teams? Let us know how you got on down below. What teams you used? Did you struggle with any of the stages? All of that good stuff in the comment section down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the link to my Discord. Feel free to join in the fun over there. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.